Hello there. Welcome to my home, to my living room, to my studio, which is basically the same thing because my studio is where I do most of my living, my real living, creating. My name is Boaz, and I spent the last 4 decades building what I call a creative life. Now, today I want to talk about something that is extremely important for any creative person on any level: the tools. Again, this is not a tutorial, this is not a how-to. I will not tell you how to use your tools. I will not even tell you what kinds of tools you should use or you could use or what kind of tools there are on the market. I am going to talk about something that is a little bit more abstract because I believe that tools define the work. What does it mean? We have a first stage where work defines the tools. If I need to do something, I will build the tool that does it. If I need to put a nail in wood, I will build a hammer. If I need to cut wires, I will build a wire cutter. It is all very simple because what you need is the future. You create what you need. We have reached a point in our technological evolution where the tools are not the necessary tools, but they serve another goal. Now, this goal might be entertainment. This goal might be information. This goal might be development. This goal might be manipulation and marketing assets. At the moment, we are on such a level that the tools that we create are so advanced that we don't even know how they control us. They are so fun, they are so easy, they are so comfortable. It would seem insane not to use them. It really would. I know a couple of these insane people. As I was a photographer for many years, I know all these photographers who only use these old kind of film cameras and develop the pictures in their own darkroom. Personally, I think they are addicted to the chemical fumes. Been there, done that. I used to love the atmosphere of the darkroom. Not to mention the whole red light and darkness and pictures that appear out of nowhere, and the smell of the chemicals was part of the experience. Maybe they are just addicted to this smell, but they keep to these old tools because it means something for them. It also means that they are bitter and frustrated and think horrible things about young people and modern age and technology and everything. I would not disagree with them. I am also frustrated and bitter. Well, I'm not bitter enough. I always wanted to be that bitter old man, but I seem to be enjoying life too much. It kind of ruins the whole idea. Anyway, back to the point. The tools that we use. What happened when we got these comfortable tools, when we got these accessible tools, free of charge? That's another big thing. We used to pay huge amounts of money to get software 20 years ago, software for professionals, that is. Today you can download anything with a click. All you have to give is your private information, email addresses, access to social media, and basically everything that has to do with your life, your story, your rights, etc., etc. Very free. But when we have comfortable, fast, accessible tools, what happens is that the victim is the process. Things that used to take a long time, that used to take a lot of effort, that used to take a lot of energy, had a process, had something that develops. When you start the project and when you finish the project, you are not the same person. And usually the project is not the same project. The process is important. In fact, when we are talking about creativity and design, there's always two approaches. There's the goal and there's the process. Either you know what you need and what you want to get and you push towards that, or you trust the process and you do your work and the result is something that you can be proud of. Two completely different approaches which I use both depending on the situation, depending on what I have to do, depending on what I want to achieve. When you cut out the whole part of the process and everything become instant, things start to lose their soul. Now, I know that it's a kind of woo-ha. What do you mean soul? Don't tell me that you've started being new agey and you're talking about the energy and the soul of creation. Well, unfortunately, there is no other way to talk about it. There is no scientific way to quantify creativity, to quantify the spark, the imagination, the intention. There is absolutely no way to put that into the realm of rational thinking, not even critical thinking. It has to be above that. It has to be something that is more. Not something that is additional, but something that is more. Something that encompasses everything. When you lose the soul of the creation, what you get is a shallow, hollow, beautiful nothing. You might say, okay, boomer, Boaz, you're an old man, leave it alone, let the children play with their toys, let them work with their tools, it will be okay. To which I would answer, no, no, I don't think it will be okay. Because the process is not for the final image. The process is not for the project. The process is not for the client. The process is for you. It is part of your growth. It is part of your everyday education, the kind of education that never ends, the kind of education that you don't get in school. It is part of the experience. It is the same thing like dating today. When you just sweep to the side, meet up, do what you need to do, and go home. This is the equivalent of these tools that we use. We can agree that in both cases something is missing. We can agree that in both cases there is a better way to do it, even if it takes time and energy. Courting, wooing, getting to know each other. These are the things that I also apply to every project I work on. It is like dating. It is a relationship. I have very strong relationships with projects I do. Sometimes I fight with them. Usually they are annoying because every project at a certain point becomes annoying. But because it is a relationship, you learn to work through it, pass it. You learn to grow together, you and the project. I think that the process, that slow, that painful, that energy costing process is not only important for you, but it is also something that is vital to understand the whole experience. Because as I said before, the meaning of life is living. If your living of that experience is 1 second to push on a button and the machine does everything, you don't have the same feeling. You don't have the same benefit as working on it for half an hour, for a day, thinking about it, fixing things, reviewing, going to take a nap, waking up, looking at it again. Oh, Wait, now I see this. Oh, I have an idea. Maybe I will put this here and change the process. The changing of the tools changed not only how fast we work or how effective we work, it changed the way we think. When I lived in Italy, there used to be an organization there called the Slow Food Movement. Everything was junk food and fast food, and they said no. Our tradition here in Italy is slow cooked food, done with love, done with patience, no rush. Everything is relaxed, everything is cultural, everything is so Italian. We need to keep that. Maybe I should start the slow work movement. Because again, rushing to get things done, I've been there. I've had so many deadlines, so many clients, so many schedules to keep. I have been there. I know that you need to be fast, that you need to be effective. But I would not forsake the process in order to have these fast, immediate, microwaved results. Now, the only thing that I can say that I know for sure is this. Everything in this universe, and I mean everything in this universe, is either a duck or not a duck. Think about it. Now, if you are anything like me, and if you are watching this video, you're probably a little bit like me. You're looking around you and you say, everything is going crazy. If you're anything like me, you look around and you say, where are we going from here? Are we going anywhere? If you're anything like me, and I guess you are a little bit like me, you're looking around and say, what the... So the only advice that I can give you, the only real advice that I can give you is this. Just keep on keeping on, no matter what. You, just keep on keeping on. That is all. Hope to see you here next time. Until then,